Children, let us continue with the line-by-line explanation of the chapter Iswaran, the Storyteller by R.K. Lakshman. Children, I received the cartoon strip on my role model and I will be sharing it in the group, and then I will give a congratulatory note to the child. I was really impressed with the comic strip that the child had sent me. I will be giving this as a special note on the group, so just wait for that. Coming back to the chapter, children, we had read that Mahendra would listen to Iswaran's story with rapt attention. Now, rapt attention means he was totally engrossed in whatever was happening, whatever story was being narrated, and whatever was happening in the story. And Iswaran knew the art of storytelling. He would create an element of suspense and he would leave his audience, over here it was Mahendra, asking for more. Well, how did you manage to do it, Iswaran? How did you bring down the beast? Now, out of curiosity, Mahendra is asking that, Iswaran, how did you bring down the beast? How could you control it? It was something to do with the Japanese art, I think, sir. Karate or Jiu-Jitsu, it is called. I had read about it somewhere. It temporarily paralyzes the nervous system, you see. Now, see, Iswaran had, answers to every question. Now, whatever question your audience poses at you, that is to the storyteller, if the storyteller, if the host is able to satisfy the curiosity and anxiety of the readers, then he is considered to be an excellent storyteller because he is able to contain the anxiety and curiosity of the listener. So here, when he was asked that how did you control the beast, so what answer did Iswaran give? That I could do it because I know the art and I know karate, which temporarily paralyzes the nervous system. Not a day passed without Iswaran recounting some story packed with adventure, horror and suspense. So there was not a single day that passed when Iswaran did not narrate a story which was filled with adventure, horror and suspense. Whether the story was credible or not, Mahendra enjoyed listening to it because of the inimitable way in which it was told. Now, whatever theme the story had, whether it was adventure, whether it was of suspense, he would lend authenticity to the story. He would narrate it in such a way that it appeared to be real. And Mahendra, he used to enjoy listening to the story. And what did Iswaran do? Please underline, very important line given. Iswaran seemed to more than make up for the absence of a TV in Mahendra's living quarters. Now, Mahendra did not have a television. So, who compensated for it? Iswaran. He was the source of entertainment. One morning, when Mahendra was having breakfast, Iswaran asked, "Can I make something special for dinner tonight, sir? After all, today is an auspicious day." Auspicious day means it's a very special day, so I want to cook something very special tonight for dinner. According to tradition, we prepare various delicacies to feed the spirits of our ancestors today, sir. Now he's adding, again an element of curiosity and horror to it. So what does he add? That why does he want to prepare a special dinner? Because he said that tonight is a very auspicious night and we feed the departed spirits. We feed the spirits of our ancestors. That night, Mahendra enjoyed the most delicious dinner and complimented Iswaran on his culinary skills. He seemed very pleased, but unexpectedly launched into a most garish account involving the supernatural. Now that day it was a lavish dinner that they enjoyed and complimented Iswaran for his culinary skills, and Mahendra could not stop himself from complimenting that, "Iswaran, you are the best cook Culinary skills means the cooking skills, the art of cooking. He knew it. He seemed very pleased, but unexpectedly launched into a most garish account involving the supernatural. And at the same time, what did he launch, or what did he set the stage for? The most horrible, the most horrifying account involving the supernatural. Something that is hard to believe, the supernatural. You know, sir, this entire factory area we are occupying was once a burial ground. So he said that, this whole area, this factory area, it was once a big graveyard. He started. Mahendra was jerked out of the pleasant reverie he had drifted into after the satisfying meal. And this was like a thunderclap in the ears of Mahendra, as if he got a shocker of his life. He was surprised, he was shocked to hear the statement that Iswaran uttered. So from this pleasant reverie means that pleasant, experience that he was floating in, of that delicacies that he had relished, he had enjoyed eating, and he was still engrossed in those experience of enjoying the delicacies, when this statement uttered by Iswaran came as a shocker to him. It was a thunderclap in his ears. I knew on the first day itself when I saw a human skull on the path. Even now I come across a number of skulls and bones, Iswaran continued. Now he added more to his story, and what did he say? That, sir, every day, nearly every day, I see the human skulls and bones lying on the path. On the first day itself, I had seen it, and I got to know that this is a place not for the common man. There is something fishy. I had my doubts, and it was cleared when I saw the human skulls and bones lying all over. Let us continue. So can you see the image over here? He's, just, you can create that word picture, children. You can just imagine that what is Iswaran trying to say. He went on to narrate how he sometimes saw ghosts at night. Okay. I am not easily frightened by these things, sir. I am a brave fellow. But one horrible ghost of a woman, which appears off and on at midnight during the full moon, it is an ugly creature with matted hair and a shriveled face, like a skeleton holding a fetus in its arms. Now he's again adding more horror and more suspense with his narration. And what does he say? That, sir, I actually don't believe on ghosts and all. I am not very superstitious. But this particular woman caught my attention, and I had to believe. What did I see? I have seen that there is this woman, the ghost of a woman. And why is it a horrible ghost of a woman? Because she has got matted hair, or dry, shabby looking hair, wearing white clothes, typical ghost woman that you see in the movies, children, or in the serials, children. So in the same way he had described that woman. So you can imagine. So she was a horrible ghost wearing white sari and matted hair, appearing during the full moon night. She's an ugly creature with shriveled face. Shriveled face means all a wrinkled face, and like a skeleton holding a fetus in its arms. Fetus is an unborn child. Okay, unborn child in her arms. She's carrying a fetus. Mahendra shivered at the description and interrupted rather sharply. Now, of course, Mahendra was an educated man, but the way Iswaran used to narrate the stories, it sent chills down his spine. You are crazy, Iswaran. There are no such things as ghosts or spirits. Now he's trying to, convince himself. And what does he say to Iswaran? No. There are no such things as ghosts. You are misleading me. This is not true. It is all a figment of your imagination. Now he's saying that you are making up stories. This is not true. Get your digestive system examined and maybe your head as well. You are talking nonsense. Now, Mahendra did not want to believe what Iswaran was saying. He told that please get yourself checked by a doctor. You are imagining things and you are talking all nonsense. I don't believe on all this. This is just a figment of your imagination, means you are making up things, you are imagining things. So please get yourself checked. This is utter nonsense. Okay, children, now what happens after this? We will be studying about it in the next class. Please write down the rest of the word meanings in your notebook. I have shared 2 PPTs on word meanings with you. Please write down the rest of the word meanings in your notebook. And children, your assignment for the day would be, let me just, we have done till question number 3. You will be doing question number 4 as homework, children. And you will be doing question number 5. So 4 and 5 you have to do in your notebook. This is your homework for the day. Please send your assignments timely. Thank you, class.